chat. Welcome to the stream. We're back here on the YouTube doing some Madden because, you know, Madden's the best game in the freaking world. And I thought that today let's have some fun. We're playing some franchise mode. We're doing some games. We're doing some playing out stuff. We're doing some franchise mode today. Before we begin, I had my final exam today. My first two final exams. Had an algebra one and a biology one. Now my biology one was 100 questions. That shit was awful. Then I had my algebra one, which I have to finish tomorrow in period 3. So that's gonna suck butt. Last periods 1 and 2 of the year, yes sir. Period 3 tomorrow, boys. That means so now before you guys, I have a crush on this girl named Genevieve. Now if you don't know who Genevieve is one of my friends in my biology class, and she's a freshman. And Genevieve is one of the coolest girls right in the freshman class. Better than Noba. Noba's butt. I don't know who freaking believe. I don't know if Noba's freaking lesbian, like, straight. I don't know. But me and Noba don't really talk really. We just say we're just casual homies. But me and Genevieve have gotten, you know, we might start dating maybe sometime. But yeah. So I'm gonna send this. Before we start streaming, I'm gonna send my stream to my messages. We're gonna add a bunch of contacts in there, like Gabe, my friend Gabe, Genevieve, Michael, like my friend Michael, all of them. And Joey and Jack and all them, so I can get a few viewers at least. While I'm watching, probably send it to Auntie as well, so she can watch too. I'm kind of not how I get it out. I have it on Facebook, so I'm fine. So that's yeah. Go to YouTube app. Why don't I get views? It's if you're wondering why I don't get views, because sometimes I also go to the face, like with your face. I could do that. Do like some audio, some do like face cam shit. Get some views. I'm gonna go in my live tab. Yeah.
Playing franchise is selected.
Alright, let's do this, bro. I just sent all of them I sent to my friends. So let's see. Maybe I'll get a couple viewers. You're watching right now.
Franchise is selected.
There's people watching right now, but hopefully we get some more.
Entering current franchises screen, you have two
Send it
options.
to everybody.
Franchise offline save is selected. Entering weeks and league options. Franchise options. You have three options. Enter game skill level option is set to pro.
Oh, that's why I was doing so bad, because I was on pro difficulty.
Skilled level option is set to all Madden. Skilled level option is set to rookie.
That's why I was doing so bad, because I was on freaking it was on pro.
Entering weeks and home, you
But I
have
was still
7
somehow able to go
play
crazy.
season game. Entering skip simulate strategy. Play full game. Play fence only.
Yeah, it was on pro difficulty.
Entering ready.
Tonight,
from
GEHA Field, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
All the drums. That's actually cool. I like that. I like the beat of the drums thing before the games. That's kind of cool. Now I've seen it in the NFL for a few years, but it's like a new tradition.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season, as we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kind of ironic playing in Los Angeles, facing Los Angeles because of the riots in LA, because the riots in LA. They had it in like 2020, I remember that too.
Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, man.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's start off. Yeah, let's do a passing play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Question
And
incomplete.
Incomplete to open things up. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
See if I can just run
Here's
it.
Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, boys.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Come on, again.
Almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
R1 button. Triangle button.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's good.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Not running it. I'm running it, boys. I'm running the script.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here.
Because they're going to score off the rip.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, What is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Hell yeah.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The Chiefs are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
The fuck, bro?
Almost
Again, do they keep freaking just covering him?
Incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's third down. Third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
That's not going to make it, no.
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. DeAndre Carter back deep.
That's a bad punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I got that.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of...
Oh, damn, it scored again.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play Week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or Week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 6-0 our score after 1.
Oh, it's only 6-0. Damn.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running.
Why are they not? Like, why do every single throw I've made, I've missed. I have to punt again. Like, what the hell? That was garbage punt.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Yeah, that punt was ass.
This will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's gonna freaking do it.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I got that.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Skirts by him at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch here, look to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez.
Let's go. Thank God.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Finally freaking got a freaking play. It's so off.
He'll look to throw. And the
Yep.
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Got freaking sacked.
The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. 2nd and long.
Of course.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who
Why can't I freaking land a freaking pass?
realized he had support.
I've landed at least like
and could be a little
2
more
passes on my
aggressive
freaking
in the
20.
shorter zone and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He finds McKinnon.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Oh, screw this.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Screw this.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Hell no, we're going for it, boys.
Triangle button.
Now they'll throw
Square
here
button.
out of the gun.
Got it.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Chiefs try. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Kansas
Yes,
City.
finally.
Marquez Valdez
Got a freaking score.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
Hell
Good start.
yeah. Yes.
So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yes.
Second and 6. Going across the middle, and Valdez Scantling has it. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Let's go.
Marquez Valdez Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
God damn it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Oh, give me this face mask penalty. Oh, yeah.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Hell yeah, boy. Keep some of that. These cars got freaking destroyed, man.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Oh.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it for him.
Leap it, he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Really good pickup of 28 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun, they will run McKinnon. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Down inside the 10. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, boy.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
And then y'all come back. Especially in a tight game, too. Let's see the score. Oh. I'm actually bad on over here, boys. Let's see the score now.
Score home 21 away 20.
Oh, we're down by 1. They're down by 1. Oh shoot, bro. We gotta play smart, bro, because we can't have them take the lead.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And
that's gonna be
complete on the deep ball.
Yeah, that was really good.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, I got
so 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Chiefs.
Let's see the score real quick.
Stats. Menu, you have to enter. Score home 21 away 20.
Oh, see, it's 21 away.
Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Triangle button.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Looking to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oh.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I got this.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, 3rd and 7. Come on, boys. Come on. We got this.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and
Going
that's
for
where
it.
the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hold on, let me see the score.
Stats.
Okay, I did get the field goal.
Score home 24-20.
24-20. They're down by 4.
You have 8 options. Zone is selected.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. To throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
They're going to look to throw. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And unable to break away. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Chiefs, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Entering post-game. Finish game is selected.
Bet? Dog, I have the best offense game. We won 24-20. Dude, we won by 4 points. I should have. If they would have gotten a touchdown, it would have been over.
Franchise is selected.
Hey, dog, if they would have gotten a freaking touchdown, it would have been over.
Entering weeks. News. Top stories. Chiefs, Buccaneers, and Browns finalize hunt trade. Chiefs outlast Chargers 24-20. New York discloses injury to Garrett Wilson.
Oh.
Vikings visit Hurts. Eagles. Hyung advance view box. Hyung, you have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Advance to week 3, boys.
Advance place. New top pack. Rolled Walker injured. Jaguars announce. Packers scheming for Bucks. Brady. Week 3. Bills take on the Dolphins. Ravens visit Jones. Patriots. Texans seeking WR help. Acquire Marquise Goodwin. 1-year deal for Sammy Watkins in Seattle. Bears seeking MLB help. Acquire Anthony Hitchens. Bengals at CB Chris Harris Jr. Edit view team. Edit play season. Skip simulates. Play full game. Play fence only. Entering team select screen. The Indianapolis Colts. The home team are selected.
Let's play a full game this time.
View message. X Factor key.
X Factor. Defensive back. Alright, carry game case. Who gives a shit?
Entering a view to edit player, play season, from play full game. Entering, ready.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Is it called Lucas Oil Stadium? Oh my god, that's actually nuts.
It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs. Yes, sir. So we played game 1 this morning. We didn't stream it, but we played game 1 this morning. And I'm game 2 and
It's
we're on
the
game 2.
Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts.
Listen, NFL players.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
On 3rd down, Ryan. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So I just wanted in. Screw it, I'm running in.
Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
I'm just going to run it in.
Now back to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Had to.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Yes, sir.
That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
That was garbage. That was out of time.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Never mind, that was good.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Touchdown, bad kick. No,
this one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go play action now. Ryan.
About tackling,
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes
Get
down.
sacked.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Get sacked, little bro. Get out of here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Got there's Cox.
And that's going to make it 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Rigoberto Sanchez is a kicker.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Hardman on the return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Got it.
Now this one complete on the slant route. On the move past the 40. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, first play, too.
Travis Kelce,
Oh.
59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Let's freaking go.
Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Let's go. We're 14. 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Definitely a bad kick, actually. Nope.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Boy, buddy. Set. Oh, shit.
Here's Ryan.
Nope.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
I
And
don't
they'll
know.
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Ryan on 1st down.
No, incomplete,
His
dumbass.
throw here's incomplete.
Incomplete, dummy.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cody.
To throw again is Ryan. And
Oh,
that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down.
That was
in
a
the first
garbage
place.
pick.
Get your big chunks of yards
Oh, that
on
was a
first and
garbage
second
punt,
down.
bro. That punt was ass.
Some good games coming up here in week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
Giants and Eagles.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be
All that for a
second.
yard? Are you kidding me? God, NFL is so fucking weird. Oh, that's a
And the clock will
punt.
stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
that
It's
was fine.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That's a
He
good
only
punt.
punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor to the 27-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger...
Put this on watch the game, like watching the game.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense. Get you the football back.
With my rookie QB.
Back to
Kobe.
on first down.
Oh, come on. I haven't.
Center of the field, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make the play. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was actually sick.
They'll set up a throw.
That was good again.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. A throw on the money there to Doolin. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
I'm going to go back to fast. I'm going to skip to the possession. Back to my homies. Score.
Coaching option. Quick game is
resume.
Stats.
Yeah, you can do it.
Pop-up menu. You have 2 and score home 3 away 14. Entering franchise screen. You have 6 options.
You know what? What if I just
selected?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Yo, let's skip to the next quarter here. Let's get to the next quarter.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
I got that right too.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check the score.
Super Sim is selected.
I don't know.
Super Sim is stats.
I want to the stats.
Pop-up menu, you have 3. Score home 308-21.
Oh, down to 21,
Entering
39.
franchise
You know what we're gonna do?
options. Resume is selected.
So in the quarter. Let's see. Matchup stats.
Stat coaching.
Let's see
Pop-up.
if we can get my
Game
guys
stats.
back up here.
Entering. Score home 10:08-21.
It's 10 to 21. So.
Entering franchise screen, you have 7 options. Resume is selected.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Ryan throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first.
Yeah, no, let's skip into the next position. Oh, damn it. What do we have? The score, let's see.
Coaching.
Hopefully they get the touchdown.
Stats. Pop-up menu, you have 2. Score home 13:08-21.
Oh, no, I gotta go. Okay, bad.
Entering franchise screen, you have 7 options.
Better come up.
Is selected. Triangle button.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taken away, and he's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw. He finds McKinnon complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Pass good, please.
They'll set up to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
Hey, rookie quarterback, rookie running back.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Square button.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Blair button.
They'll look to
Cross
throw.
button.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Here's Ryan. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They're still going, too. Still trying to get it. Nope. Nope. Man, y'all suck.
Pass rush. They've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached.
Yeah, the
because
ass.
if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and knock it away as we just saw there.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Yes.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Watching the rest of the game.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing.
Yes,
They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Kansas City, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, that's hard.
Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee.
Tuesday, 2-3, Fox Sports. 1 minute ago. Soccer ball. 2026 men's
Franchise
World
is
Cup.
selected.
Officially 1 year out from the 2026 World Cup.
Entering weeks. Entering franchise hub screen home.
Which team has the best odds? Right words pointing at WFSB messages. 26 minutes ago. Robin proceed.
Yeah, what team does have the best?
Advance week. New
Check my
top row.
score.
Chiefs Outlast Colts 2-1-1-3. Rolled Walker injured. Jaguar. Packers scheming for books. Week 3. Bills take on the Dolphins. View advance ability. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Advance ability select. Place news. Top week 4 brings Kansas City to Tampa Bay. Daphne's Pats on road in Green Bay. League and stats X league transaction league history schedule stats ampersand X factor data league transactions league history options franchise news top stories edit place advance week ability start week upgrade player view team is selected edit player play season game view you have NFL depth chart NFL rosters entering player name TKLs player name P. Mahomes, player name C. Jones, player name C. Humphrey, player name J. Thuney, player name N. Player name Else, player name Mo Brown, player name T. Smith, player name J. Player name T. Town, player name J. Reed, player name X. Player name M. Hart, player name K. Tone, player name J. McKinnon, player name Mike Pacheck, player name T. McDuffie, player name J. Ford, player name S. Player name S. Samela. Position 20. Overall grade 79. Morale 55. Player release net savings $1M. Player release penalty $0. Speed rating 65. Acceleration rating 70. Agility rating 60. Change of direction 79. Strength rating 6. Awareness rating 7. Carrying 60. Ball carrier vision. Brake tackle. Trucking 60. Stiff arm. Spin. Juke. Catching 25. Entering weeks. Entering. Ability. Advanced. Place. Enter. Skip sim. Play full game.
Again.
Entering. Ready.
Oh, yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's see. An hour and 1 minute.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida,
Probably doesn't try. She probably does. She probably doesn't
it's
subscribe.
Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, probably. Can't play the one that subscribe. So that's what you have for one. Yeah, I can't play unsubscribe me. That's what I'm telling you. That's this.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there in every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense.
And quick game is. Yes, exit to menu.
We're gonna end the stream here because I stream for an hour.
Entering. And advanced week is
I checked.
select.